I'm going to show you how to start spinning wool onto an empty bobbin. This is how you start the wool spinning process. First, we're going to start by turning it on and making sure that it's set on spin. My drive band is set on the middle groove, and the machine is freshly oiled. So to start your wool on an empty bobbin, you need to have what's called the leader. So I just got some cheap polyester yarn and I tied it onto the bobbin here, like that. You want to leave a pretty lengthy piece. This is almost probably a little too short, but it'll do to start with. I'm going to slide this over. This is the yarn guide. And the yarn is going to go through the guide. It's the black ring. Then we're going to go through the second guide, which is here. And now we need to feed it through the orifice. So this is where this tool comes in. So it's coming through the side. We're going to grab hold of it with this hook. You can see that there. I'm going to pull through, and now it's threaded through. I'm going to pull tight. So when I turn this on, this is going to start spinning. And I'm going to allow this to rotate several times around the bobbin to let the tension build up, so it'll start taking it up. Now I already have some pre-drafted Shetland wool here. We'll cover pre-drafting in another video. So this is already pre-drafted. And I'm just simply going to show you how to get it started on the bobbin. So I'm going to do overlapping. So I'm going to be overlapping the wool on top of this leader yarn. When I turn it on, it's going to start spinning. We want this wool to start spinning around the leader piece. Once that's spun around the leader, we'll take it up onto the bobbin and the wool will come with it. Once we get past the leader part, then we'll just be spinning the pure yarn at that point. So let's give it a try. Let's set this aside. I like to use the foot pedal for the on and off. So it does take quite a bit of length here to get it going. Ideally you'd have a longer piece than what I have. So now it's actually spinning. So I'm going to let this spin, but I'm not letting go. I'm holding back right now because I don't want it to take up to the bobbin yet. I need more twist. So let's allow this to get more twist. Make sure this tension lever is loose, really loose. Now we're onto the wool. We're already past the leader yarn now. So this is spinning the pure wool at this point. As I'm spinning it, I'm just smoothing and kind of pre-drafting it a little bit more. Now I'm going to let it take up. So I'll go up, and it takes up onto the bobbin. But I'm going to choose when I let it do that. One thing I've noticed is when you have an empty bobbin, the take-up is very strong. And as the bobbin becomes very full, the take-up is a little bit weaker. And that's why you have this knob here to adjust the tension. So I like to go down a pretty decent length before I allow it to get taken up on the bobbin. And then I'll take it up. If I wasn't holding back on this, it would just want to take it up at this point, but I'm not letting it. I'm holding back until I want it to go up. So like I said, when you're just starting an empty bobbin, it really wants to take it up quickly, and there's a lot of tension and take up at the beginning. So I've got a pretty long piece here. And I would say I tend to spin at a slower speed. That's just my preference, but it does depend on the type of wool that I'm spinning. And each animal has different enough wool that I may need to adjust my speed for that particular fleece. So as I approach the end of this, I don't want to spin all the way to the end. I need to leave a little bit unspun so we can join the next piece. So I'm going to stop. Now let's take a look at the bobbin here so we can see what we've spun and taken up so far.